On a biting Monday morning in February 2026, the familiar neon glow of the GameStop sign in hundreds of American strip malls and shopping centers did not flicker to life. Instead, as the sun rose over quieted retail corridors of 42 different states, thousands of workers arrived not to open registers, but to pack inventory into cardboard boxes. For the millions of gamers who grew up with the ritual of the midnight release, the smell of plastic wrap on a fresh disc, and the haggling for trading credit, this month marks a terminal transition. The announcement of 430 store closures, following a fiscal year that ended with a staggering reduction in physical footprint, signifies that the era of brick-and-mortar gaming is not just declining, it is being systematically dismantled. In Birmingham, Alabama, and Mesa, Arizona, the locked glass doors are papered over with store closing signs, signaling the end of a social hub that once defined the adolescent experience for 2 generations. This is the story of a legacy giant succumbing to the cold efficiency of a 95% digital economy, a retail landscape gutted by a 40% drop in foot traffic, and a consumer base crushed by record-breaking household debt. As 2026 unfolds, GameStop is no longer the meme stock titan that defied Wall Street. It is a ghost of a retail world that simply no longer exists. The massive wave of closures hitting the United States in February 2026 is a physical manifestation of a fiscal year that officially ended on January 31st, a year that saw GameStop's management finalize a bold new chapter that prioritizes survival over scale. To understand the magnitude of this collapse, one must look at the numbers. At its peak in the mid-2010s, GameStop was a global juggernaut with more than 6,000 locations worldwide. By the start of 2026, that number has been slashed by more than half. The strategy is no longer about growth. It is an aggressive retreat. In the single fiscal year leading up to this February, the company shuttered approximately 590 stores in the United States alone. The current February purge of 430 additional locations across 42 states represents the final clearing of underperforming units as the company attempts to align its physical footprint with a reality where the business case for physical game discs has effectively evaporated. In Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Missouri, the retail apocalypse is no longer a theoretical threat. It is a street-level reality as anchor stores and specialty retailers alike vanish from the landscape. The geography of this exit provides a roadmap of American economic displacement. In Alabama, the closures have struck deep into regional hubs, including Birmingham's River Ridge, Hartselle Plaza, and the Airport Boulevard Center in Mobile. In Arizona, the list of shuttered doors reads like a directory of the state's major commercial zones, from the Woodlands Village in Flagstaff to the Superstition Springs Mall in Mesa and multiple locations across Phoenix and Tucson. This trend continues through Arkansas, where storefronts in Batesville, Little Rock, and West Memphis have gone dark. In Georgia, 16 separate locations were targeted for removal, while the Chicago suburbs lost 19 stores in a single sweep. St. Louis, Missouri, saw 5 area stores vanish as part of this nationwide contraction. Each closure represents more than just a loss of square footage. It represents the evaporation of entry-level jobs in a market where the national unemployment rate has hit a 4-year high of 4.6%. The executioner in this narrative is not a lack of interest in gaming, but a total transformation in how that interest is monetized. In 2023, digital sales already accounted for over 75% of global video game revenue. By the end of 2024, that figure surged to an astonishing 95%. For a retailer like GameStop, whose business model was built on a high-margin sale of pre-owned physical discs, this shift is fatal. Modern consoles are increasingly sold without disk drives, and high-speed internet has made the instant gratification of a 100-gigabyte download more appealing than a trip to a physical store for a disc that often requires a massive day one patch anyway. The decline is reflected in the company's core financials. Net revenue has plummeted to $821 million, a 4.5% year-over-year decline that is driven by a 12% drop in hardware sales and a devastating 27% collapse in software sales. Consumers are no longer visiting stores to browse. They are navigating digital storefronts from their couches. leaving the physical retail model as obsolete as the blockbuster video stores that GameStop once replaced. This retail decay is happening within a broader retail apocalypse that has turned the American mall into a graveyard. Foot traffic in traditional shopping malls has plummeted by nearly 40% since 2019, as anchor tenants like Macy's announced the closure of 150 total locations through 2026, including 66 underperforming units this year. The synergy that once drove customers into specialty stores like GameStop has vanished. When a Macy's or a Nordstrom closes within a mall wing, the smaller satellite stores lose the vital incidental foot traffic that sustains them. We are seeing this doom loop play out in real time at iconic locations like the San Francisco Center, which has been described as a ghost town after the exodus of brands like Zara and Lululemon. Even in Chicago, the Magnificent Mile is seeing a reshuffling of retail that leaves legacy brands struggling to maintain their presence. The 2026 retail environment is one where nearly 2,000 major U.S. stores are expected to close, from Walgreens and CVS to Dollar General and even fast food giants like Wendy's, which is targeting up to 300 restaurant closures. The economic pressure on the American consumer is the silent driver behind these empty aisles. Household debt in the United States has soared to $17.7 trillion, the highest level in history. The average American family is no longer looking for a $70 new release or a $500 console. They are struggling with the affordability erosion caused by inflation and high interest rates. The cost of used vehicles has hit an average of over $26,000, and car repossessions have surged to a 15-year high of $2.2 million. When a household is faced with the choice between a car payment to get to work and the latest AAA game title, the entertainment budget is the first to be cut. This financial strain is compounded by a massive structural shift in the workforce. In the first quarter of 2026 alone, the tech and logistics sectors have announced 165,000 layoffs. Companies like Amazon, Intel, and Microsoft are trading human payroll for AI infrastructure, flattening management layers, and leaving thousands of formerly middle-class consumers in a state of financial panic. This environment has been particularly cruel to the meme stock legacy of GameStop. Once the darling of the 2021 retail investor craze, the company has seen 73% of its peak value evaporate as of late 2025. The enthusiasm sparked by figures like Roaring Kitty has been replaced by the cold reality of declining software demand and the rise of subscription-based gaming services. The $1.25 billion in financing packages and debt restructurings that were once seen as a lifeline are now viewed by market analysts as temporary measures in a terminal decline. Analysts are now placing GameStop on bankruptcy watch for 2026, alongside other struggling retailers like Saks Global and various healthcare entities. The cultural phenomenon that briefly made GameStop the most talked about company in the world has failed to produce a sustainable business model for a digital-first future. The death of the physical GameStop store also marks the loss of a third place, a social setting outside of the home and a workplace where communities once gathered. In 2026, the absence of these spaces is being filled by invisible homelessness and the rise of vehicle residency. An estimated 1.2 million working Americans are now living in their cars because wages have failed to keep pace with the cost of living. In cities like San Jose and San Francisco, the parking lots of dive malls are being cleared of RVs and lived-in vehicles as municipalities implement strict 2-hour parking bans. The infrastructure of the American suburb is being rewired. Commercial builders are losing interest in retail and are instead pivoting toward data centers to support the AI boom, with spending on data center construction expected to rise by 23% in 2026. The space once occupied by shelves of games and displays of consoles is being replaced by racks of servers and cooling systems. For the unhoused population, the disappearance of a mall and a retail store is a loss of a different kind, the loss of climate-controlled public spaces. The winter of 2026 has been particularly brutal, with cities like San Antonio opening resilience hubs to protect people from a sharp drop in temperatures. In northern cities, cold blue warnings have sent thousands seeking shelter in transit systems and abandoned buildings as they face snow walls and sub-zero wind chills. The contrast is stark. While the golden state of California boasts a trillion-dollar economy, it also carries the nation's highest poverty rate at 17.7%, with millions unable to afford rent or utilities. The birth of a baby on a Santa Monica sidewalk in January served as a visceral reminder of the human cost of this economic divergence, a moment where the social contract seemed to disintegrate on the pavement. As GameStop clears its shelves this February, the impact will be felt most acutely in the smaller towns and suburbs where the store was the only specialty retailer of its kind. When a GameStop closes in a place like Hartselle, Alabama, or Batesville, Arkansas, the local community loses more than just a place to buy software. They lose a piece of their commercial identity. These closures are part of a broader retail reset that is changing what it means to live in the United States. The 2026 economy is characterized by a rich-poor gap near historic highs, where the winners of the AI boom accumulate vast wealth while service economy workers are squeezed out of their homes and jobs. The 36% office vacancy rate in San Francisco and the credit rating downgrades of cities like Los Angeles and Chicago suggest a systemic fiscal stress that will likely lead to further service cuts and social instability. Ultimately, the closure of these 430 GameStop locations is a signal that the physical retail model for entertainment is a relic of the past. The company's attempt to focus on luxury collectibles and higher new store occupancy cost locations is a high-stakes gamble in an environment where even the recession-proof dollar stores are pulling back. As the February winds blow through the empty parking lots of America's dying malls, the shuttered windows of GameStop serve as a digital age tombstone. They represent the end of physical era where games were objects you held in your hand and stories were told in person across a counter. In 2026, the game has changed. The rules have been rewritten by algorithms and AI. And for GameStop, the game over screen is no longer a possibility. It is a reality. The transition from the mid-2010s peak of 6,000 stores to the fractured, retreating entity of today is a masterclass in the speed of the modern retail apocalypse. As the last boxes are taped shut this month, the American consumer is left to ponder what else will disappear a year that has already redefined the meaning of the American nightmare.